Since the dawn of prehistory, mankind has tried to predict and prophesy. And we know now that most of these systems, whether it's reading bones of a dead animal, entrails, reading tea leaves, the I Ching, astrology, palmistry, whatever these systems may be, they have an essential characteristic in common. They are non-deterministic. They have something random about them. So when you throw a dice, you can be sure that all the six sides or eight sides, six sides have almost an equal chance of coming out. Like a coin flip has two. If doomscrolling is the modern equivalent of a medieval rosary of beads being rotated with your thumb, large language model prompts are like prayers or word-shaped dice thrown into the casino of machinic consciousness. As Marshall McLuhan noted very early, that vast amounts of electronic information force us into integrating them into mythic forms for comprehension. ChatGPT and its cousins are like oracles or deities, granting boons to the pious. The new priesthood of these cults who call themselves prompt engineers. So there's an unbiased sort of distribution of randomness. And the outcome of some random process is taken as a sign or an order from a divine authority or divine will. This particular input and output scenario of a random process being seen as a divine will by a human population is the most similar thing we see in artificial intelligence systems or any system that runs on some kind of adaptive mechanism or algorithm, a YouTube recommendation system or an instrument. So this is the reason why software like ChatGPT or a large language model is able to pretend to be some kind of an oracle, and people buy into that because we have bought into that for the last 4,000, maybe 6,000 or 8,000 years, that something randomized is a carries a signature of divinity, and this sort of cloak of divinity and oracular prophecy is very dangerous, because people will now associate the outcome or the output of a random algorithm like ChatGPT as the will of some higher power, and we are actually living in that kind of a very massive phenomena which is reflecting this behavior right now. So true virtual reality is not created by images, holograms, or 3D mounted headsets. It is through words, because words have the power to project thought forms directly into the mind. Language, in that sense, is the ultimate cinema of consciousness.